Stopping distance equals braking plus thinking distance by KayScience.com. I'm now going to compare the thinking, braking, and stopping distances between two cars, one travelling at 30 miles per hour and the other travelling at 40 miles per hour. So this car is travelling at 30 miles per hour down the road, and all of a sudden a hazard appears in the road and the car has got to come to an emergency stop. At 0 meters, that is the point at which they see the hazard. Their thinking distance is the distance the car travels while they are thinking before they press their brakes. So in this case, this person travelled 9 meters before they applied the brakes. So between the moment where they saw the danger and they started to press the brakes was 9 meters. That is how far they travelled. That is their thinking distance. And it's at this point here where they apply their brakes. So after 9 meters, they applied their brakes. And now this is their braking distance. It's the distance the car travels as it decelerates and comes to a standstill. Braking distance. So the distance the car travelled while it was braking is 12 meters. So now you've got your thinking distance and your braking distance. Those two distances added together is the total stopping distance of the car. So at 30 miles per hour, you've got a braking distance on average of 12 meters. So if you've got a braking distance of 12 meters and a thinking distance of 9 meters, you can add them together. So 9 meters plus 12 meters equals 21 meters. Let's now look at the overall stopping distance of a car traveling at 40 miles per hour. So the car at 40 miles per hour is going to be moving at a higher speed than the car at 30 miles per hour. So if a hazard was to appear in the road, the person is going to now move their foot towards the brake to stop the car. However, even if the person's reaction times are the same, because the car is moving faster, the thinking distance will be further. So as you can see here, at 40 miles per hour, the thinking distance is going to be longer than the 9 meters traveling at 30 miles an hour. So as you can see here, the thinking distance is 12 meters. And after 12 meters thinking distance, the person is then going to apply the brakes. Now, the car is then going to come to a stop, but the car is traveling at a greater speed. Therefore, the car is going to travel further during the braking distance. So at 30 miles per hour, the braking distance was 14 meters, whereas at 40 miles per hour, the braking distance is 24 meters. The braking distance is 24 meters. So to calculate the stopping distance, you must add the thinking distance and braking distance together. So you're going to get a stopping distance of 12 meters plus 24 meters, which equals 36 meters. It's question time. Attempt these questions to check your understanding. We're now going to compare two cars, one travelling at 40 miles per hour and one travelling at 60 miles per hour. Both cars are going to see the hazard at the same time. So the car travelling at 40 miles per hour is going to have a thinking distance of 12 meters. The car's going to travel 12 meters while the person sees the hazard and then moves their foot towards the brake before they press it. And the thinking distance of a car travelling at 60 miles per hour is going to be a larger distance. This is because the car is travelling at a greater speed. And because the drivers both have the same reaction times, they're going to apply the brakes at the same time. However, the car travelling at 40 miles an hour is now going to travel 24 meters during the period of its braking. So its braking distance is 24 meters. so its braking distance is 24 metres. Whereas the car travelling at 60 miles per hour is going to have a much larger braking distance. The braking distance of a car travelling at 60 miles per hour is on average 55 metres. So remember, to calculate the stopping distance, it's thinking distance plus braking distance equals stopping distance. So for the car at 40 miles an hour, the thinking distance is 12 plus braking distance of 24 metres, which gives you an overall stopping distance of 36 metres. Now if you increase the speed to 60 miles per hour, the thinking distance is going to be 18 metres, which you add to the braking distance of 55 metres, which gives you an overall stopping distance of 73 metres. So remember, to calculate the stopping distance, it's thinking distance plus braking distance equals stopping distance. So for the car at 40 miles an hour, the thinking distance is 12 plus braking distance of 24 metres, which gives you an overall stopping distance of 36 metres. Now if you increase the speed to 60 miles per hour, the thinking distance is going to be 18 metres, which you add to the braking distance of 55 metres, which gives you an overall stopping distance of 73 metres. So if you increase the speed of the car from 40 to 60 miles per hour, the overall stopping distance is twice as large. So a nice way to represent thinking distance and braking distances is by colouring in the different sections. So you can really visualize the difference in scale of the thinking distances between 40 and 60 miles per hour, but especially the braking distance. See how much longer it takes a car to brake at 60 miles per hour than it does at 40 miles per hour. And remember, thinking distance plus braking distance equals the overall stopping distance. Press pause to practice using those key words. The answers will follow. Press pause to go through your answers and make any corrections to your mistakes. Press pause to answer the questions. The answers will follow. And if you're stuck, just re-watch the video. Press pause to go through your answers and make any corrections to your mistakes. Visit KayScience.com for more free videos, worksheets and quizzes at KayScience.com. And don't forget to like and subscribe.